Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is Maze's Realm once again, and this is my 6th episode of my DLC delving series. And on this episode, I'm going to be covering the map Gulch. Now, for those of you who don't know, this was released with the final content drop on Call of Duty Elite. So this was part of the other DLC content drop that featured Boardwalk and Parish as well. Now, this map is very different than those other maps because it is huge in comparison. It's probably the largest map to date on the content drops, with the exception of Liberation. I think that this map might be around the same size of Liberation, but either way, this is a very large map, and it caters to a lot of different playstyles. However, a lot of the choke points are close quarters oriented, so you do want to keep that in mind. So for those of you who are more rush oriented, or that's your type of gameplay, you would definitely want to equip an assault rifle that has very quick draw time. Some of these would include the G36C, which has the fastest draw time of any other assault rifle in its class. So the G36C performs admirably well on this map. If you do decide to pick a assault rifle with a quick draw time like the D36C and possibly the Scar L, that's another one that has a pretty decent draw time, you might want to consider not using quick draw. It'll give you a lot more leeway of your second tier perk because you obviously have a quick draw time, so you can be sprinting and then you look down your sights pretty quickly. So if you do use something like that, an assault rifle like that I should say, it will definitely eliminate the option of using quick draw. If you are using another assault rifle like the ACR 6.8 or the M4, A1, or whatever other assault rifle that has a slower draw time, you might want to consider using quick draw because of the close quarters areas in this map being very dominant. So that is one thing that you do want to keep in mind. Another good perk is Stalker. Stalker is a perk that will save your life because not only can you aim down sights while you're walking, but the bouncing betties and claymores are going to be evaded completely. And that is something that is very, very beneficial on this map because there's a lot of corners that can basically hide claymores and bouncing betties and can just get you killed that way. So definitely Stalker is a good perk to use on this map as well. My personal favorite loadout is the one that I'm using here, and that is the one with the G36C with a suppressor and focus. And then for my perks, I'm using Scavenger Pro, Assassin Pro, and Sitrep Pro. Sitrep Pro obviously helps with the claymores and bouncing betties, also helps with the footsteps, so that's a very, very beneficial thing, considering that the terrain is very rocky and a lot of the surfaces are noisy as far as footsteps are concerned. Now, Assassin goes without saying that it's very beneficial because there are a lot of snipers on this map and a lot of them use marksman. So that will definitely help in the fact that your name will not be displayed above your head when they're aiming down sights. So they just have to have a very, very keen eye, and obviously Assassin will help in that. So definitely keep in mind that Assassin will actually help you more against marksmen than against UAVs. Because the cool thing about this map is that since there's a lot of cover and a lot of narrow corridors, you will find yourself at an advantage in that way if you have Sitrep equipped. So Assassin will actually help you more with people using marksmen than with UAVs. So that's just one tip that I wanted to bring out. As far as your first tier perk, Scavenger works well for me. I personally, that's my favorite. But Sleight of Hand and Blind Eye work very well as well. Especially Blind Eye, because there are a lot of aerial kill streaks that will probably be coming up on this map, so you want to protect yourself against those. So Blind Eye will help with that. Also, it will help with locking onto your targets with either a stinger or a javelin, and it will cut that time in half. So it will definitely help with locking onto enemy air support. So those are some good perks to use. Now, as far as navigating through the map, obviously it goes without saying that the outskirts of the map are your best bet, I should say, in regards to a more mobile class. If you're sniping, this area right here that I'm holding down right now is excellent for sniping. If you have yourself a claymore and a portable radar, definitely consider using a sniper rifle here, but consider using a bolt action sniper rifle. That will definitely help because you have a very small window to take out your targets, so you want that really good stopping power. So anyway, I hope that these tips helped you guys, and until next time, I'm out.